Deep within the human heart lies a longing for joy, for peace, for a life brimming with abundance and meaning. We search for it in relationships, in possessions, in achievements. But true and lasting happiness often seems elusive, just out of reach. What if the key to unlocking this extraordinary life is not about seeking outside ourselves, but rather looking within? What if the path to manifesting miracles was revealed centuries ago by a humble teacher named Jesus? Jesus, more than just a historical figure, offered profound wisdom that transcends time and religion. His teachings, often overlooked or misunderstood, hold the power to transform our lives and attract our deepest desires. By understanding and applying his words, we can tap into the infinite power of the universe and experience true miracles. This is the power of aligning with the law of attraction through the teachings of Jesus. It's about recognizing our own divinity and harnessing the creative force within us to manifest our heart's desires. It's about choosing faith over fear, love over hate, and abundance over lack. Many are familiar with Jesus' famous pronouncements, "Love thy neighbor as thyself, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you." These are timeless principles for a life of love and purpose. Yet nestled within his teachings are lesser-known gems, hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. One such treasure is found in the Gospel of Mark, where Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." This simple yet profound statement reveals a fundamental key to manifesting: the power of belief. The law of attraction tells us that like attracts like. When we believe we already possess what we desire, we emit a powerful frequency that aligns with the universe. This unwavering faith, this knowingness, becomes a magnet, drawing our desires to us. Jesus himself demonstrated this principle throughout his ministry. He didn't heal the sick with doubt or uncertainty. He spoke with authority. "Your faith has healed you," he'd proclaim, emphasizing the power resided not in him, but in their belief. By embracing the unwavering faith of a mustard seed, as Jesus taught, we unlock the door to limitless possibilities. The human mind, wired for logic and proof, often struggles with the concept of believing before seeing. We want evidence, guarantees, tangible proof before we're willing to fully invest our faith. But Jesus challenged this very notion. He urged us to approach life with childlike wonder and trust. "Truly I tell you," he said, "unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." Children, unburdened by limiting beliefs and skepticism, possess an innate ability to believe. They haven't yet learned to doubt the impossible. They approach life with open hearts and minds, ready to embrace the magic that unfolds before them. This is the essence of manifesting miracles with Jesus. It's about silencing the inner critic, the voice of doubt that whispers, "It's too good to be true," or "That will never happen." Instead, we choose to plant the seed of faith in the fertile ground of our hearts. We nurture it with positive affirmations, with visualizations, with unwavering belief. And as we do, we create the perfect conditions for miracles to blossom. The law of attraction operates on the principle of resonance. We attract what we are, not necessarily what we want. Jesus, in his infinite wisdom, understood this principle deeply. He taught, "For what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person." In other words, our external reality is a reflection of our internal world. If our hearts are filled with fear, anger, and resentment, we attract experiences that mirror these emotions. But if we cultivate love, joy, and gratitude within, our outer world will reflect this abundance. This is not to say that we must be perfect beings, devoid of negative emotions. We are all on a journey of growth and evolution. But by becoming conscious of our thoughts and feelings, we gain the power to choose differently. We can choose to replace fear with faith, anger with forgiveness, and scarcity with abundance. As we transform our inner world, we inevitably transform our outer experiences. Holding on to anger, resentment, and grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. These negative emotions create blockages within us, preventing the free flow of love, joy, and abundance. Jesus understood the importance of forgiveness, not just for others, but for ourselves. When asked how many times we should forgive someone, he responded, "I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Forgiveness is not about condoning wrongdoing or forgetting the past. It's about releasing ourselves from the chains of negativity that bind us. It's about choosing peace over pain, love over hate. When we forgive, we clear the path for healing and create space for miracles to occur. We release the heavy burden we've been carrying and open ourselves to the transformative power of grace. Worrying about the future or dwelling on the past robs us of the joy of the present moment. Jesus, in his teachings, emphasized the importance of living in the now. He said, "Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." In other words, each day has enough of its own challenges without adding the weight of yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries. The present moment is all we truly have. It's where life unfolds, where miracles happen. By focusing our attention on the here and now, we tap into the infinite possibilities that exist in this very instant. We become more aware of the beauty that surrounds us, the love in our hearts, and the blessings in our lives. This heightened awareness creates a vibration of gratitude, which in turn attracts even more abundance. One of the paradoxes of manifesting is that the more tightly we cling to our desires, the more we push them away. Jesus touched upon this concept when he said, "Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it." This doesn't mean we should abandon our dreams or give up on what we want. It's about surrendering our need to control the outcome. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan, even if we can't see it yet. When we detach from the outcome, we release the pressure and allow miracles to unfold naturally. We become like the farmer who plants the seed, waters it, and then trusts in the natural process of growth. Gratitude is the highest form of prayer. It's an acknowledgement of the good in our lives, a recognition of the blessings we often take for granted. Jesus himself modeled gratitude even in the face of adversity. He gave thanks before breaking bread. He expressed gratitude for his disciples, and he even offered thanks on the cross. Gratitude wasn't just an occasional practice for Jesus, it was a way of being. The law of attraction tells us that what we focus on expands. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we begin to see more and more to be grateful for. Our blessings multiply, our joy deepens, and we attract even greater abundance into our lives. True happiness and fulfillment come not from self-serving pursuits, but from a life of service to others. Jesus, the ultimate example of selfless love, devoted his life to helping others. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, and offered comfort to the afflicted. His life was a testament to the transformative power of compassion and service. When we shift our focus from ourselves to others, we tap into a higher purpose. We experience the joy of giving, the fulfillment of making a difference in the world. And in giving, we receive. We open ourselves to a flow of abundance and blessings that we could never have imagined. The path of manifesting miracles is not always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but it's in these moments that our faith is tested and refined. Jesus never promised an easy life. In fact, he said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." He understood that challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience, but he also knew that we have the strength to overcome them. He urged us to keep our eyes fixed on the prize, to never lose sight of our dreams. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training, he said. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Our faith is like a muscle that grows stronger with each challenge we overcome. By embracing the journey with all its ups and downs, we develop an unshakable trust in ourselves and the universe. The most profound teaching of Jesus, the one that underpins all the others, is the recognition of our own divinity. The kingdom of God is within you, he said, revealing the truth that we are not separate from the divine, but rather an expression of it. We are all sparks of the same divine light, imbued with infinite potential. When we connect with this truth, when we recognize our own worthiness and power, we tap into a source of strength and wisdom that is beyond measure. Manifesting miracles becomes less about begging and pleading with a distant deity, and more about aligning with the divine power that resides within us. It's about recognizing that we are co-creators with the universe, capable of manifesting our heart's desires. As we embrace the teachings of Jesus, We embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. We open ourselves to a world of limitless possibilities, where miracles are not the exception but the rule.